You guys can make fun of me and make all the videos you want about me. I don't care.
Say what you want. Put all the videos out there that you want, because frankly, I don't care what you think.
So go ahead, all you trolls. Make videos about this. Go and make all the videos you want.
Or you want to make videos about me? I just don't care anymore. I really don't care. I don't care if people re-upload this video. You can make fun of me all you want. It doesn't bother me.
Hey everybody, Dan King here. So I'm back upstate, I'm off vacation. I'm back in beautiful, manliest New York, up by Syracuse. And so I was going to make, in my head, I was going to do some stuff. I was going to make fun of Wally's new gun channel that's boring as hell. I was going to talk about how there's a 6-part episode with a finale. And it's just him wearing surgical gloves and meticulously cleaning, like a crazy OCD person, his precious air gun. And as other people pointed out that were watching this, making fun of you, Wally, like, it's an air gun. You don't need to clean it all the time. In fact, you're probably damaging it by taking it apart and putting it back together, taking it apart. Like, it's not like an explosive and gunpowder and stuff. You don't need to clean that thing meticulously. But I get it. You're bored and there's nothing else to do, and this is your thing. So you have these boring videos. And we also found on Twitter, Wally's Twitter was invisible, and now it's visible again. I shouldn't say it because he's going to make it invisible again. But in that, he's contacting, I think it's called the Quartering. I don't know who they are, what they are. But he's like, my new channel is unfairly getting targeted. And people are thumbing down my videos. And make it stop. Go after these people. It's not fair. It's like, Wally, you know, like Mr. First Amendment guy. It's within my right to give you a fucking thumbs down for any fucking reason that I see. Okay? Yeah, like, you're such a narcissist. You're like, oh no, my gun channel, the content is so spectacular that nobody in their right mind would give me a thumbs down. And Wally, we've explained this to you before. It doesn't matter if you get a thumbs down or a thumbs up. It still counts as the algorithm. Like, YouTube's gonna put it in a search, and you'll get your search results. You're such a thin-skinned loser. You're reaching out, and also on your gun channel, you have like what, 30, 40 subscribers. And you're like, I'm getting thumbs down, make it stop, which means I would love to see, but you hide them, Wally. How many thumbs down are you getting? I'd love to think you have more thumbs down than you do subscribers. That would be great. But I love that you're like letting us know that you're getting thumbs down and it's angering you. Because we're going to do it more, Wally. And there's no law against that, Wally. Even though last night, which I'll get into, you tried making it like we're cyber stalking and bullying you. Wally, if you make a video, you can get thumbs down. That's how it fucking works. You can't make a video and then be like, go after the people who gave me a thumbs down. That's something a crazy person would think of. But anyway, I'm getting off task. I really don't want to talk about Wally's gun videos, but I guess I am. But to back up a little bit, some interesting things happened. So recently, you know, Wally made a video where he's like, the Manosphere is too toxic. I'm leaving. I cannot take it. These men are supposed to have my back and they do not. And goodbye, Finn. And he leaves. He makes a video. I'll play the video.
Most likely, I'm going to be shutting this channel down and walking away from the toxicity of the Manosphere because, quite simply, I'm sick and tired of the egregious, unprovoked, and unfair attacks that continue to be made against me. It's not right. People don't know me, and I'm sick and tired of it.
So yeah, there's Wally leaving the Manosphere dramatically, and that was the last video on his backup channel. And I think he left a couple other videos. He kept the video up where he's critical of the other MGTOW guys, but otherwise there's like nothing much on there. So, and now he's doing the gun video. So like, if you look at the date stamps, like Wally made that dramatic video, and then a short time after, a new account appeared called Fantasma Anti-MGTOW. And it's this shadowy figure. And it came to my attention because I was in the chat. I was on another trip. I was in a hotel. Everyone's sleeping, and I'm in the dark, and I'm watching Hidden MGTOW's 4-Letter Friday. This is a few weeks ago. and I was in a chat, and then Fantasma anti-MGTOW pops in, and they're typing in like broken Spanish and full Spanish, and they're saying my full name and where I live, and Kevin's full name and where he lives, and that's Wally's signature move, is to point out I know where you live, because he thinks that rattles people's cages. And then he'll do this and then talk about how he's going to sue you for doing something illegal after he's telling you he knows where you live. But anyway, in the chat, this person, Fantasma anti-MGTOW, is mentioning my name and Kevin's name and my full Daniel Edward King. He loves saying Daniel Edward King. Like, Wally, I get it. You found me on Facebook and you're reading what's there. I get it. I'm not, have fun with it. You're not frightening me, idiot.
Dan Edward King here doesn't seem to want to quit.
So, Daniel Edward King, but the rest of it's Spanish, and I'm trying to tell this dingbat, because I know it's Wally. I keep on calling him Wally. And he's like, oh, me no, I know speak Espanol, like he's doing his whole broken English thing. And we all know, because we watch Wally's videos, that Wally was in a relationship with a girl who spoke Spanish, and he was in a household that Spanish was the primary language. English was a second language to these people, so he's probably picked up a little Spanish. But again, he thinks his audience is dumb, and they don't realize this. So I'm like, this is Wally speaking spoken English, and I'm trying to tell him I can't copy and paste. Maybe there was a way, but I couldn't figure out how to copy and paste from my phone what he was saying to me so I could translate it. And I really don't want to spend the time anyway, because I know it was Wally, because it was saying some kind of, like you could tell he was like insulting me and Kevin or trying to creep us out in Spanish, and we couldn't understand it. And I was like, dude, if you're going to make fun of a man, do it in a way that he can understand. Wally's the worst at this game. He makes fun of me in the worst way possible. For an example, he makes fun of Kevin's nose. Walter, look at my fucking nose. It's an easy target. Look, it's not even straight. It's crooked because it was broken so many times. I have a big scar on it. Like, why don't you make fun of my nose? I'm a little bit jealous that you make fun of Kevin's nose. Kevin's nose is 1 billion times better than my nose. Here, look at that. Oh, fun fact, everybody, the scar on it, it was made by my childhood friend that I've mentioned on his channel, Kevin Foley, the guy I rode across the street with, Sunrise Highway on his bicycle. That guy, when we were growing up, there was a whole thing of snow. The plow would plow snow at the end of the dead end where he would live. So we would carve it out every year and make elaborate tunnels and slides and everything. So he had a metal shovel and he was chopping, and he did one of these. He did chop, bang. He came back and hit me, and I went flying. So there's a little, like, because you guys know Kevin Foley. They're like, Wally, look at this nose. Make fun of it. I got the Kevin Foley scar. But anyway, Wally's, he's making fun of me in Spanish. I can't understand it. So then I was like, okay, this guy's on the radar. And I think Kevin sent me a link. I didn't even think about it. But Kevin went to that guy's YouTube channel. And there's a bunch of stuff there. And it's all anti-MGTOW stuff. And it's done in a way that it's like a robot voice. I don't know if Wally is dictating and some machine is translating, or he's typing and then it's like a text-to-speech thing. But he shifts between being a woman and being a man. And one of the things I laughed about early on, I guess to throw us off the scent, is while he tried being a robot woman and was talking about these men on the Manosphere. And he was talking about, the thumbnail is some guy who got in shape. So there's a guy's muscular ab. And robot, like female Wally, who's not Wally, we're not smart enough to figure it out, is talking about, look at this beautiful man. So he's describing, again, homoerotic Wally is looking at the muscle-bound guy and describing his physique to throw us off the scent that Fantasma is actually Wally.
Look at this man, then look at the used up, dried out, wash rags that plague the manosphere. Fat, balding, marijuana-smoking dirtbags envy this man because he reshaped and transformed himself into a sexier, stronger, gorgeous man. Unlike these men who fall asleep on camera because they are so drunk, they cannot even speak proper English. Some of these disgusting men actually stay up all night, all the way through the rise of the morning sun, drinking beer. These Manosphere, MGTOW, red pill men are nothing more than the slime that is festering at bottom of the genetic mail barrel.
So So that's Fantasma. And there was a bunch of other stuff. And guys, like I said, go to my first video where I predicted that in a few years, Wally is going to be an after everyone in the Manosphere and MGTOW and Red Pill world. I realize I've been saying, like, I've been using the terms interchangeably because I don't understand. But all you guys that Wally talks with on the Manosphere, Red Pill, whatever, MGTOW, he's going to exhaust all them and eventually be an anti-MGTOW guy. And now we have Fantasma anti-MGTOW. It's like, Wally, you're making me like your own personal Nostradamus, man. I love it. Well, what else am I going to predict that you're going to do? But anyway, Fantasma's all anti-MGTOW. And the videos were just kind of neutral, talking about how bad. But like we noticed, like I was playing it to the bunch of like all the other people who hate Wally. And he keeps on sprinkling it. First of all, Fantasma is enraged by the same exact things that Wally's enraged at. And he uses the same terminology that Wally thinks everybody uses, like self-delete. He says self-delete instead of like he's going to kill himself. He's going to self-delete. I never heard anybody say that term before Wally. And then Wally also says diddler culture. He always talks about gay people and then immediately goes diddler culture, which I think means like, you know, pedophilia. He equates homosexuality with pedophilia, like immediately. That's a Wally move, and Fantasma does that too.
Take for example this self-proclaimed gangster Deco Trent, and his precious Friday Night Blaze, or Hidden MGTOW. All of the dead and, loser, drunken, good-for-nothings that no woman would not even touch if she wore 10 pairs of rubber gloves, come out on Fridays. They swear, drink, smoke, get high, and if you listen to them long enough, you would want to self-delete. If you look in the chat as these streams go on, the real scumbags who are worthless, lifeless, dead and super soldiers come out. When your existence is to be on YouTube for days, weeks, and months, it shows how truly pitiful these men truly are. You see names like Hank the Mean Man, Totally Not Maga Man, Money A.D., Grandpa Sifu Black Irish, Stolen Valor Trumaine Shermone, and the rest of the reject, sexless lowlives. You have to pray for their souls. When their mothers spawned these degenerate waste of sperm, their mothers should have considered a coat hanger to abort them. By the way, say hi to your moms for me.
So I'm like, this sounds like Wally. And so, but then finally there was a couple videos came out, the most recent ones. Actually, Slippery Wet links it, which I think is great because the thumbnail for it is a bunch of roaches. And like Wally, I don't know if you watch my videos, but I just made a video how you accidentally filmed a roach motel in your kitchen. So Wally, you have roaches in your home and you're using a thumbnail of roaches for your video, but whatever. But in this video, he goes down a laundry list of enemies in the MGTOW. And coincidentally, they're all people Wally has had problems with. And they use the same terminology. He talks off the top of my head. I didn't review this because I just wanted to get in the car. But he talks about me. He talks about Kevin. He talks about Della. He talks about True Sherm. He hints about, I don't know if he says Hidden MGTOW by name, but he talks about the man that smokes marijuana and drinks alcohol, because that's the videos all sound like robots. They make me laugh because it's Robot Wally. I'm calling it Robot Wally from now on. But Hidden MGTOW is hinted at. I forget, like, everyone Wally has a problem with. He just goes down the Tico, he mentions Tico, the Tico sphere, he goes down the list. But this isn't Walter, this is another person who has exact same problems Wally does with all these people. Again, narcissistic Wally. Nobody is like as crazy as you are, Wally, okay? Nobody has, like the reality of the situation is, there's probably about 30 regulars on the Manosphere, Red Pill. You know, there's the Big J Triple X. He was another guy on the list. Like Big J, you know, your Hidden MGTOWs, your Tico Sphere guys, you know, your Plastic in the Tree, you know, like maybe there's like 30 people tops, Wally. And again, you're the only guy in that 30 or so people that has a problem with all these. It's like, it doesn't take a genius. Again, you're a crazy person and you think, I'll do this anonymously and use a VPN and that'll just trick everybody. Wally, common sense says that this fucking person is you. But I don't need to go down this rabbit hole because I'm going to prove right now, without any fucking doubt, that this is Wally. So Anyway, Fantasma Hidden MGTOW appears, and word gets out, and then he makes a dedicated video. The last two videos, he makes a dedicated video talking shit about Trusherm. And Trusherm just made a big video where he shat on Wally's Purple Heart. And we never heard any, Trusherm made the video, and Wally hasn't said a thing on it. Which, he's burning up inside and he wants to say something bad. But he's a coward and he won't do it as himself. Because I think he's terrified of Trusherm. So, there's a little video on Trusherm talking about Trusherm has stolen valor. And part of the video that I love is Robot Wally says, he says he's a veteran, but I do not think he is a veteran because he does not do what veterans do, which is make a YouTube channel and do cool things like shoot guns and wear a veteran's hat and wear t-shirts with American imagery. That is what vets do. So Wally's image of a vet is like him, but instead of 9/11 or Make America Great Again, it's like, I'm a veteran, jacket, I'm a veteran. Like in Wally's mind, he can't imagine a veteran not doing that. But again, this isn't Walter. This is some mysterious, shadowy figure that's enraged at exactly what Wally's enraged at.
This is a self-admitted man of our once glorious military. And every other video here on YouTube of our men in green are typically shown shooting guns, or some other cool thing most military veterans are into. Some veterans wear pro-American t-shirts with American flags on their chests, or on their sleeve. Some display their medals or flags in the background. Others wear a hat that says veteran, yet this bald-headed, stolen valor, alcoholic is constantly on camera yelling, screaming, and getting drunk.
So yeah, if there was a video about Trusherm, and then there was a video about Della, and he just goes on, and Robot Wally is insulting Della. I don't even want to repeat it because it's so vile. It's legs spread and your breasts and your lips and blah blah blah. And at one point in the Robot Wally videos, he says something racist, like I think he's talking about Trusherm. He's like, oh, all you could see is eyes and teeth. And then he said something about Tico. He's saying about your people live in grass huts.
Others are so black you can only see the enamel of their teeth or the whites in their eyes.
You have to laugh at this Ticosphere. He is no one but another fake lowlife who probably lives in a typical grass hut like the rest of his kind.
So again, all the earmarks are there. This is it's enraged at whoever Wally's enraged at. He's being racist. It's he's being anti-gay. He's homoerotic. All the earmarks are there. The timestamp while this mysterious figure appears right after Wally dramatically leaves his other channel. It's it's obviously Wally. But again, I'm going to prove right now because last night, we're all on the Friday Night Blaze, and Hidden let me in. Usually Hidden doesn't let me in because Hidden has I don't think he likes me too much. But to his credit, he let me in. I think because Hidden MGTOW made it clear that he has seen these Fantasma videos where Wally is shitting. He's like, oh, these men smoke marijuana and drink until they pass out on camera. They're a bunch of losers. So that's Wally. Wally's angry at the Friday Night Blaze and 4-Letter Friday because he used to hang out there, and now I'm there, and I'm chatting with all his people. And that's what all this is about. This is about me being friendly with the guys Wally was friendly with, but he exhausted everybody. And now I hang out with them, and we talk shit about Wally. And Wally thinks this is illegal or breaking the law or something. But he's just mad at everybody. He's mad at his old friends for being chimeras. And he's mad at me for emerging in the world after he poked and prodded me and befriending his friends and getting them to understand how Wally is a crazy person. Okay, Wally, nothing illegal about that, especially because the subject of the night was how this Fantasma guy appeared, and we think it's Wally, and did you see the Fantasma video, and what happened in the video, and blah. So Wally, you created the video, and we got together to discuss it, okay? That's what happened on the Friday night thing last night. So Trusherm was there, Kevin Slippery and Wet was there, I was there, the Spider, I think Mr. Weber's his name, was there, and people came and went during past the $40 was there. And everyone on the screen, every single person, I think except the Spider, Mr. Weber, I don't think Wally attacked personally. But Mr. Weber was like, yeah, Wally's an asshole. Wally acts like a child. So even everyone on this chat, there was only, I guess, whatever the software only allows 6 people at a time. Because some people were hidden MGTOW would leave, so someone else would come back in. Seafood Black Irish was on there. And he was like, you know, God bless him. He's the last holdout, Wally. He's like, yeah, Maga Man. He even said, I'm not cool with Maga Man anymore. But, like, he's still like, you know, if you want to call me and talk, you know, I'm here for you because we're a dysfunctional family. But, Wally, everyone is fucking... Who's left? In the chat, Americus DeVille, I think, he was like, Wally, what, you know, you don't make... Hank was in there talking shit about you. Hank the Mean Man. Americus was like, Wally, your shit doesn't make sense. Wally, who the fuck is left? Who didn't you burn yet, idiot? Anyway, I'm jumping around. So, in the chat, and I think for some time, I was doing virtual Wally, and then I was in a chat as totally not Maga Man. Wally thinks it's a crime that I have these accounts. Wally thinks it's a crime that I use another Facebook account, YouTube account to do things. Mr. Fantasma. Wally, it's okay when you pretend to be Fantasma, but I make an account, and I don't pretend to not be Dan King, despite what you say. That's illegal. That's, oh, YouTube terms of service, But then you do it, it's fine. Yeah, a hypocrisy guy. Again, I'm going off task. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking enraged. I'm going to start pounding my steering wheel, which Wally loves so much. But anyway, so we're all in that chat, and we're talking about this mysterious Fantasma who appeared on the Manosphere and starts shitting on everybody, and how it's obviously Wally. True Sherm's like, it's Wally. True Sherm made a reaction video where he's like, Maga Man, what the hell's wrong with you? Wally, True Sherm thinks this is you, okay? He's 100% certain it's you, based on the shit you said, because again, no one, and also Robot Wally outs True Sherm's name. Wally, how many people know his real name? Again, this is like, you know, you talk about like lawyers and gathering evidence, okay? You keep on proving time and again how this account is you. But again, I'm going to show definitively how this is Wally. So in the chat, the man of the hour, Fantasma Anti-MGTOW, appears in the chat, and he's doing his broken English thing. And then we're all like, yeah, whatever, Wally, we're just talking, whatever. And he's like, oh, he's trying to say stuff. But then, coincidentally, Maga Man returns, or whatever his name, like Wally's in the chat. Fantasma and Wally are in the chat. And Wally's yelling in English, oh, keep talking, the lawyers are recording, oh, you guys are just digging your hole. Wally, you've done this trick for years. I remember you making videos how you're going to sue baby mama and dad for defamation and slander. How'd it go? Are they in jail yet? Is COVID slowing things up? What's the situation, Wally? But anyway, so Wally and Fantasma are in the chat. And Wally is these two people, and he's going back and forth, pretending to be one or the other, right? So to reiterate, Fantasma is speaking in Spanish, and Wally is Wally. Maga Man is Wally. But then, at one point, like they mess up, and Wally, because he's so mad and he's switching accounts, and he's probably drunk. At one point, he's Wally, and he speaks in Spanish as if he's Fantasma. And even Hidden MGTOW is like laughing like, dude, you messed up, buddy. And I think I was in chat, so I couldn't, because if I was in chat, I would be like, look what Wally did, you know? But I mean, if I was, you know, live, but I was in the chat, and I'm like, well done. And then later, and then I think Wally tried to delete the comment, which made it worse. But then the smoking gun was, then Fantasma is chatting, and Fantasma says in English, these freaks tried to contact my landlord. So like Wally, was Fantasma suggesting that I tried to call on this mysterious person that I don't know's landlord, or did you mess up and type as Fantasma?
Did a stream today
on
Facebook.
Oh shit, Maga Man just fucked up.
I would tell myself I'm not gonna do a YouTube stream.
He got his alter egos. Maga Man got his alter egos mixed up. So now Fantasma Anti-MGTOW is saying, thank you, Hermano. This freak called my leasing office and called my home.
Yeah, what I'm about to say is like,
oh man,
yes, I'm
blew his own cover. Oh, Maga Man's making it worse. He just fucking said on the Maga Returns channel, he said, my English is no good. Is okay. This I take to magistrate in Mecklenburg.
Yeah,
Now he retracted it.
Too late, bitch. We seen
I already
that
called
shit.
you out for doing it on the
Too
other
late.
one. Come on, man.
Damn, son. See?
Anyway, Maga Man finally shows up and he's in his car. And he keeps on turning to the empty car seat next to him, and he's like, he does this, like he's consulting, and he's trying to make it like Fantasma is like his Spanish lawyer. And Fantasma is coaching him, because that's what a lawyer would do, Wally. A lawyer would be like, yeah, keep on talking to these guys and let them have it, Wally.
5 years,
and it will stop. And why are they saying my name?
Can you prove it?
Why are they doxing me? Why are they talking about my military service? Because just like how
wait.
you're not
I
you're
didn't
not my
say
fucking
that.
boy.
Can you prove that?
Put your fucking hand down talking.
Whoa.
Because number one,
Can you prove out of this mouth said
I
that?
will bitch slap the shit out of you.
Whoa.
So let's
Calm
not even
down,
go
y'all.
there. Put your
Calm
fucking
down.
hand down talking to me, nigga.
Whoa. Calm down,
Put your
y'all.
fucking hand down.
I'm white. I'm a honky.
True.
Not an
I don't give a fuck what you are.
True. Hang on.
You're about 2 steps away. You, Fantasma, whoever the fuck that is, you're about 2 steps away.
Now,
so I don't know why the fuck you're turning up on my people.
Now, true.
Just stop. Let it go. Let it go. This motherfucker obviously got something on his chest. He obviously has something to say to me. If not him, then his fucking troll account or the person that he knows is running his fucking troll account. Exactly. Just let it flow.
Yeah, the guy's a nut
Because
job.
if you're gonna run your fucking mouth about me, don't think that I'm not gonna run my fucking mouth about you. So Maga Man, I suspected it was you. Because who else is running a fucking mouth about Purple Hearts and fucking Stolen Valor? Are you fucking kidding me? I have nothing to prove to you.
Again, you think we're dumb and you don't understand the law. Like it's not like a game. I mentioned before, like it's the Pee Wee Herman show where you say the magic word and everyone goes, "Yay, we got it!" Well, you can't poke and prod your enemies and create a situation and then go, "Oh, I got them. They're talking about me." You can't. That's not a legal thing you could do. Okay. So yeah, like, and Hidden MGTOW even was like, dude, you just, and then Fantasma quickly erased that message. But because of the way that Hidden MGTOW has a chat, he has a copy of the chat embedded in the video. So it's there. Even though Wally's going to scramble and try to erase history like he did before, it's there. So Wally outed himself as Fantasma Hidden MGTOW, and we all laughed about it. And we tried talking to him about it. And again, I haven't reviewed it, but at one point, because he just evolved into shouting at everybody and threatening them and going, Kevin and Dan are getting legal paperwork, and if you guys keep talking to them, you better watch out.
Now, anyone who has anything else to say from this point on in this live stream, be careful what you're saying.
So now Wally is threatening everybody with legal action if they talk to me and Kevin. Really, Wally, Mr. First Amendment guy, you're going to make it. You're going to make it legally. It's not allowed for True Sherm to talk to me, for Hidden MGTOW to talk to me, for Mysteriously Kind to talk to me, for all those guys to talk to me. It's now illegal. Because you filled out paperwork. Please, Wally, I'd like to see the legal paperwork that says certain people cannot communicate with other certain people. And that's set up by a third person. Not like they want a restraining order against me. Like a third person is forbidding two people to talk to one another. Please, Wally, show me how that's a thing somewhere in the world. I'm fucking so mad. I'm like getting hot in the car. So yeah, Wally, like we tried asking him, and he was just shouting, and then he just, bye, because that's what he does when he's trapped and he can't fucking get out of it. He's just like, bye, and then of course he was in the chat. He said goodnight about 17 times, and like while threatening everybody at the same time. You know, classic Wally. Even though Wally just proved how you're a fucking fraud again, Wally. Fraud. Your favorite fucking word. You pretended to be somebody else and poked and prodded everybody. And then I think someone, like, they finally cornered you, and you said something like, well, Fantasma is actually a colleague of mine, and we did this thing to trap everybody, and you guys fell for it. So, yeah, there you go.
I am not Fantasma. the person who is Fantasma is somebody that I trust implicitly, who has been trying to bait the idiots out there to take the bait, to talk too much. Apparently, you guys have taken it hook, line, and sinker. So keep talking.
No.
We didn't take anything.
Now. Whoa, now.
So now you just admitted that if the Fantasma person isn't you, which it is, it's somebody else who you're in cahoots with. So that means you were perfectly okay. You green-lighted the videos where you talked about how Trusher may not be a vet, and you made the video about everybody, and you made fun of Della. Okay, it wasn't you, but you were writing the script for Fantasma, right, Wally? You're such a fraud. Knock it off with your legal shit. You just proved, beyond a shadow of a doubt, how you're a shady, fraudulent guy. And in case anybody doesn't believe me, I made another video where Wally did a similar thing when he disappeared dramatically and no one cared and no one called him because he wants the phone calls and no one cared. They just shrugged and the Manosphere, Red Pill, MGTOW world revolved. And Wally he changed his account name to something else and was like, "Do you guys miss Walter Maga Man? I wonder if he's okay. Maybe you should check up on him." You did that, Wally. Another fraudulent. This is your MO, being a fraud, pretending to be other people and lurking about. There's been multiple incidents, and then you have the nerve to be like, "Oh, there's grown people talking about the fraudulent fucking thing I made and do. That's illegal. You guys are in trouble now. You're associating with You're right back to December, where you're like, you can't associate with Dan. It's slippery. I don't allow it because they know about all the bullshit that I did years ago and have receipts and can prove it. And it's not defamation, Wally, when I say things that you absolutely fucking did. Okay? Get your facts straight. Talk to your Spanish lawyer, okay? Ask them for the clear definition of defamation. Slander, like Wally, you would have to prove that you've lost money or something from the false words that I said. Is that what happened here? Did you lose some kind of financial fucking situation? Okay, you fucking lunatic. You make videos and me and Slippery comment on them. We talk about them and then we talk privately and publicly about what a nut you are. Based on the shit you did, not making up a lie. I'm not going around saying, "Do you know Walter rapes young children?" No, that's a lie. There's no proof of that. That's not defamation. But when I say, Wally's a crazy person, he made a fake account called Fantasma Hidden MGTOW and accused everybody of everything else and said racist shit and accused a veteran of not being a veteran because he's all mad at him because that veteran shit on Wally when he said he magically got a Purple Heart from a vet because he's a hero. None of this is illegal, you fucking dumb fuck, okay? Get a clue. Anyway, that's it. I didn't want to make a long video. I'm already getting hot because Wally True Sherm experienced this. True Sherm was trying to do his Shermanation thing, and he kept dipping into Wally because Wally just enrages everybody. He doesn't know when to stop. Wally, you gotta stop. You lost. Even if this is what you do to Star Wars guys. Even if you somehow go to court and prove that, we're all jerks and we shouldn't be talking about you, do you think everyone in the Friday Night Blaze and the other Manosphere guys and the Star Wars guys are all going to be like, "Oh yeah, the court says that we were wrong, so we have to be friendly now and everything goes back to the way it was"? Wally, do you think that happens? You do that shit with Baby Mama. You think dragging her ass to court and her family to court and making them say that they lied about Wally is somehow going to magically make them like you again? That's what this is all about. You want to be liked. You fucking fuck up your life. You piss off everybody in it, and then you want things to go back to the way they were. And if they don't, you'll threaten legal action if they don't go back to the way they were. I want to be allowed in a Friday Night Blaze, and you guys got to talk to me, and you can't let Kevin in, you can't let Dan in, just the way it was months ago. That's what I want. You're a fucking child. Just the way you're reaching out to Twitter. Make them stop thumbing down my videos. The biggest coward in the fucking world, Wally. It's you. And it's not illegal for me to say that to you. Okay? Knock off your nonsense. Knock off your fraud. I was quiet for a while, right, Wally? You were getting bored. I even made fun of how, there's no more content for me to make fun of and how I'm sad. And what do? You make Robot Wally and start the fucking clock again. True Shrimp said it last night. He's like, you keep on giving the trolls fucking fuel, and they keep on fucking at it. So, you know, Wally, here we are, going in circles. Shut up on YouTube, and maybe you make me shut down and Kevin shut up, okay? But you won't, because you can't. God. My face hurts from that. Walter, get help for whatever the hell's wrong with you, okay? Maybe I'll put a number on the screen, okay? I'll put a mental health number, and I'll put a suicide prevention number, okay? Just for you, Wally. Please call them up, because what you're doing now, you're not making any friends. You're losing friends. Who's left? Who the fuck is left? And the people like Penny Pounder, like have a talk with Wally, okay? And the fucking Plastic in the Trees. You guys out there, and your Eric Zombrow, or whoever else is on the Maga Army. Watch this. The only person who has the balls to come here is Penny Pounder. I kind of like Penny Pounder. He makes fun of me. He calls me Lord of the Rings. He calls me Frodo, which again is a bad. Frodo has hairy feet. I've shown my feet. I don't have hobbit feet. You guys are bad at making fun of people. The nose, guys. Look at the nose. But anyway, you guys, the Maga Army guys. Let me take a drink. Hold on. Okay, Maga Army guys, what's your limit? And when I say that, I mean, like, at what point, like, do you have a friend and they're, like, constantly in crisis and need you to call them up, and they're crying and they're upset about a thing, and you got to calm them down? How many times do you do that before you, like, give up or talk to them? And I know right now you're saying some corny fucking thing like, I will always be there for my friends. That's bullshit, okay? Because if you have a friend and you've known them for 90 days, and 89 of those days, they're like, oh, this is happening, and these guys, and I don't understand, and why, and that. And like, at one point, you're going to be like, well, maybe, you know, you need to do something different, okay? But this is Wally's thing. He doesn't change his behavior, and the same shit happens to him, and he wants you guys, the Penny Pounders and the Plastic in the Trees, to give him sympathy. Okay, he did that shit with the Star Wars group. Okay, he joined a group. It was all about dressing up as Darth Vader and stormtroopers and going to a movie theater and making, like, you know, like, making people laugh and taking pictures and having fun. That's what the group was about. But Wally wanted these people to be like some kind of support group for him. Again, Wally, we were a costuming group, okay? That was mistake number one. So yeah, Maga Army. At what point, like, what, you know, like 85 times, 107 times? How many times are you going to reach out because Wally's having a crisis and he wants attention before you give up and tell him, dude, it's you. You got to knock it off. That's what I ask you guys, the Maga Army, okay? What's your fucking upper limit? How many times, Plastic in a Tree, are you going to send Wally $30 because he tried to kill himself? Because I was you guys 6 years ago with Wally. Fucking, like, straighten the guy out. You guys still are talking to him. He's not trying to sue you. Okay? You guys try to straighten out your pal. Have him, check him in, okay? I'm trying to get Wally to go to a fucking insane asylum, okay? Because, like, he needs to be removed. He's a danger. Wally, write it down for your black book. You're a danger to yourself and others, okay? I saw your little comment on how you're trying to get a real handgun, all right? Slippery and Wets talked about it. If you somehow get a real handgun, I'm going to call the police on you, Wally. That's my threat, okay? My threat is, if you have a gun, it obviously means you lied on a fucking background check. Because nobody's going to give you a gun, because 2 months ago you were threatening to kill yourself with a gun. And you used to have bipolar, but you're all better now. Like you've demonstrated multiple times, you don't have the mental fortitude for a handgun, okay? So Wally, if you get a real handgun and decide to show it on camera, I'm going to call the cops on you and say, this guy's a lunatic and he needs to have his gun taken away and probably needs to go away to a fucking facility where they can keep an eye on this guy because he's a danger to himself and others, Wally. Okay, now I'm really done. I gotta edit this. I didn't want to put too much in it, but I think I ended up having to put a lot in it. We'll see what happens. Maybe later tonight, tomorrow, whatever. Again, today's Saturday. I got shit to do, so I don't know when I'm gonna put it out. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye!